Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray. Why is it so hard to look forward in life without any type of optimism, you can say? The reason that it's hard is because we keep looking back and we keep thinking that the past is going to repeat itself. That's the way that we have been taught, right? That every once in a while humanity does the same mistake that it did before and we're going to repeat those patterns. But as a soul, we understand that the ego is the part that does not want to change or admit change, and the part that is actually constantly afraid of looking forward. To be in the present is the goal of the soul, but to be in the mind of the past, analyzing all our mistakes, analyzing the things that we failed, being afraid, and to be in the mind of the future, which is a constant illusion of something that has not happened yet. And every time we think it's going to happen in a particular way, it's not going to happen in that way. It's been proven to us 1,000 times, but we still think that we know. I like this, somebody told me that God has a plan, and then when man makes a plan for his future, and it doesn't align with God's plan, God laughs. And this is what happens all the time. So the only real time that we can actually live in is in the present. Because again, our ego wants to escape to the past and it wants to escape to the future. It wants to create an illusion, a positive or a negative illusion. And it doesn't actually consult the data, the information, because most of the illusion or most of the assumptions that we make, they're not data-driven. They usually come from a type of fear that we cultivated in our past. So, for example, in the COVID times, there were all these people that said,
90% of humanity is going to die, and the vaccinations have tiny nano robots inside them, maybe they do, and it's going to explode in 5 to 6 years. The idea here is to minimize the amount of people that there are on the planet because we share too many resources.
Yes. All of this may be, but where does it come from? Is it data-driven, fear-driven? Because this is an illusion that we look into a future. And this is on the global scale. What about our personal scale? Okay? Can we imagine being in a different job, being in a different relationship, imagine ourselves and our body being in better shape, and then start analyzing all those fear and doubt that come when we ask ourselves these questions? Why? Because they come from a belief and from our experiences. For example, do I believe that I can run a marathon? The immediate answer will be no. Why? Because in my past, I ran maybe only 5 miles and I don't know if I can do it and I don't know if I can be in that type of shape and stuff like that. But what if we told the future, yes, let's create a doubt in that theory that comes from the past, okay? That fear that comes from the ego itself. And if I'll ask, can I run a marathon? Or am I capable of running a marathon? The answer will be, hell yeah! And then let's start seeing how the beliefs from the past actually change as they are thrown into the future. For example, I ran 5 miles in my past, so maybe I can run 10 miles. 10 miles is close enough to a marathon. Or I was in pretty good shape once in my life. Maybe I can get back to that pretty good shape in the future. Or, it's really becoming more and more aware of the way that we think. And again, the idea of this video is not to talk about that. It's to talk about the presence. Like in Kung Fu Panda, when the turtle said, the past is history, the future is a mystery, and the present... Okay. The past is history, is in the history. The future is a mystery. Now is a gift. And that's why they call it the present, okay? Once you become more present, and that's all we're talking about, becoming more aware of our thoughts, becoming more aware of our beliefs, originate them, ask ourselves, why do we feel the way that we feel? Is this residing on a limited belief? Or am I becoming the observer, or am I attached too much to my human experience? My soul is the observer, and the attachment comes from the ego to things, to materialism, to emotions, to particular thoughts. So the idea with being present is that you don't have these distractions anymore. You just are. You are and you're present. Now, it doesn't mean that we have to be a yogi that is constantly meditating and always breathing correctly and stuff like that. No, it just means that when we catch a thought about the past or about the future, we immediately come back to the now. And the more we do this, the more common it will be. And then we'll have less worries. Because the worries come from these two times. The worries are not right now. Right now, you're focused on what it is that you need to do. Is it to worry? Maybe. but it's a very, very low chance. Maybe you feel like economically you're not well off right now. Financially, you're not well off right now. And you have issues. But if you think about them in a loop from the morning until the evening, you're not going to act. Right now is the time to action. Maybe now is the time to plan your economics. Maybe now is the time to find a new job. Maybe now is the time to check your balance in your account and stuff like that. But 99% of the time, it won't be that time that you need to concentrate on the things that worry you. The difference is that most people worry 99% of the time and only are focused at 1% of the time. What I'm talking about is being present 99% of the time and worry 1% of the time. And that is the right balance that you should strive for. Namaste, my friends. Thank you very much for being with me. Happy springtime. And if you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel.